How old are you?
I'm just turned 23.
Did you go to college?
I was in college for like a year and then dropped out.
Interesting. Where did you go?
The small university called University of North Georgia. Terrible high school grades. I had a dive scholarship that was going to get me into like some good colleges. By this series of events, completely mess it up. Like at the dive competition that's going to qualify me for all these scholarships. Basically, my grades aren't good enough to get into any prestigious college whatsoever and end up at like a community college for a year. And the goal was, I want to build a 6-figure company so that I can justify leaving school. Because I'm not going to leave school if I have nothing to leave it for. So the goal was, between freshman and sophomore year, I'm going to build something that makes $100,000 in a year. And once I do that, then I can then justify to my parents why I'm no longer doing this. So that was kind of the goal.
And that happened with the wedding.
Yeah, that happened with the wedding business. Yeah.
So you had a production background at the time, or you had to teach yourself how to?
Oh no, I had no idea what I was doing. I remember being terrified, and I remember thinking like, I have to come to terms with the fact that I could work very hard this year and nothing could happen, and I could look at myself in a year from now and have gained 10,000 subscribers maximum, and like I will have to like live with that, and that is what it is. But I live by the saying of I will either when I decide to do something, I will either succeed or die trying. Those are the only two options in my mind, and that's like a very intense mindset. And I don't talk about it too much, but in my mind, YouTube is what I want to be doing. It's not like I want to do YouTube so that I can go be an actor. I want to do YouTube so that I can do this, and I want to use this so it's a stepping stone. Like I want to do YouTube. So I will either become successful at YouTube, or I will turn 85 years old and I'm still trying to do YouTube, and I will have died trying to do what I wanted to do. Those are the only two options. So in my mind, what's the alternative? The alternative is to go get a job I'd be miserable at? Like, no, I'll just work and put myself in a position to try to be as successful and as lucky as possible on the platform.
So you make this kind of commitment to YouTube in early 2020. What was your first big swing? And how did you concept it?
Yeah, I think the idea for me was I knew that like social hacking was kind of my idea. So like what's hot right now in social media? So I would like scour every single day. I would look up all the tabloids, what's going on in mainstream media, and I would try to think of like video ideas I could attach to these concepts because I just knew that a channel with 50 subscribers, and again, I watch a lot of YouTube, I consume a lot of YouTube, and I know that it's becoming harder and harder every single day that goes by to become successful on the platform. So I was just thinking of things that I could attach myself to. And the first things I did was like, I lived in Atlanta, so Stranger Things was filmed there. So I went out and filmed these videos of like 24 hours living in the real Stranger Things town. And we spent the entire day driving to every filming location. And then Hawkins' lab from Stranger Things is like a 5-minute drive from my house. So I like found a way to sneak in there and then show the whole inside of that. And so now I'm attaching my video style, a production value that I'm confident that people will consume, a personality that I'm confident people will consume, to an idea they're already familiar with, right? And so that, gains me a few hundred subscribers. I remember going to other Stranger Things videos and typing out comments and trying to be the top comment so that people might click back to my channel and like thumbs up something. I remember my flight from Atlanta to California, just my stomach just hurt so bad, and I was just like sick over thinking about like what I was about to have to do in order to make that video successful. But I remember that day walking up to Dan's house and getting the alert on YouTube. I think that I just hit 10,000 subscribers or 20,000 subscribers. No, I had just hit 20,000, and YouTube will email you and say like, congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. And I was so excited. Yeah, and I mean, I could talk all about the whole Dan Bilzerian experience. It was just psychotic. But I remember sitting in the bushes, hiding in Dan Bilzerian's front yard, waiting for the party to start, and thinking like, I should just get up, I should leave. But then thinking about like, what do I want out of this? Like, why am I doing this? And thinking about like visualizing, like I remember visualizing hitting 100,000 subscribers and that being so motivating to me. I thought that would be like the craziest thing to hit 100,000. And that is why I like stayed, made the video, went through and through, and yeah, it paid off. It was a crazy idea, but it paid off for sure. The goal for me is to create videos that inspire others to create, that push a positive message. If I'm pushing a negative message, it's not worth it for me. And things that I enjoy doing. Those are my 3 things that have to check the box in order for me to make a video. I'm not gonna make a video doing something I don't enjoy because the video is not going to be good. And I've tried that before. I've tried doing collabs and forcing them and doing something I'm not really super into. doesn't work out for me personally or for the viewership.